Most outstanding program television. The winner is Talk on... Sorry, Ed. The Footy Show, Eddie. Channel 9.
You're sitting there with Dr. Bruce Reid. The pain, I'd imagine, was excruciating. What happened? What was said to you?
Yeah, look, the pain was just terrible. It was probably the worst pain, or definitely the worst pain I've ever experienced. And I was sort of had ready by the throat, telling him I want some pethidine or painkillers to knock it out.
Things now, don't you?
Yeah, and the ambulance wouldn't come. The ambulance didn't come for about 10 minutes, so I had no painkillers. And I was just about ready to kill the doctor. And he said, no, we can't give any painkillers because we fear you might lose your eye or you might have some brain damage.
It's so hard to say goodbye because I know once I leave, there's no return.
If you were playing against North Melbourne, would you use the Carey incident to rev him up or get into him?
Depends if I knew the opposition who I was playing on, for instance, whether I knew him well or I didn't know him.
OK, well, let's say you didn't know him. Let's
Probably,
say
yeah.
You would use it. Thanks, everybody, and thanks to Sarita, who is Brody Holland's partner. And Sarita, I hope we're holding the bigger version of this in about 10 days' time together. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this award. We really appreciate it. The Footy Show. We're 9 years into the Footy Show now. We were lucky enough to win the Logie Award this year for Best Sports Television Program, and tonight is a fantastic honour to win this at the AFL, or the AFMA Awards. To a lot of people who put the show together, obviously Sam Newman is just the #1 personality in Australian television, there's no doubt about that, and Sam just keeps on keeping on. He's just one of the great people. His questions tonight have helped Triple M win the Media Award for the best radio program. His performances, of course, on the Footy Show are now legend. To people like Cos Cardone, who has been the executive producer of the football at Channel 9 for a couple of years now, to Steve Pritchard, my old partner in crime, to people like Ralph Horowitz and Aaron and Amanda and all the team and Drew, and I won't go into too many individuals, but to Ian Johnson down the front. I know it's now almost hackneyed the amount of times we get up to win these awards that we say, but Jono was the man who actually put his head out and put football into prime time, and I think the significance of that should not ever be misunderstood. Misunderstood, how am I going? Misunderstood, because when the Footy Show came on the first year, we could have had this award ceremony in a phone box. There was a few of us around the place. Ricky Nixon was a PE teacher. Craig Kelly was a halfback flanker for Collingwood. So Ian Johnson's his visionary nature in the media has provided a lot of families with a lot of good money coming in over the years. I think a lot of us here should dip our lids to him. It's fantastic that he's running the network these days, and we should all be very much aware of the fact that the Footy Show has opened up so many careers, none the least mine, of course. But to everybody on the show, all the players, it's all about the players coming on. I know tonight there's been a few people, and the boys behind me have shown that it's that media these days is a contact sport, and the one thing we have to maybe take into account is that, like, very much so, it's been amazing actually to watch some of the people tonight who might have got 3 or 4 pards in a little column being so thin-skinned. You want to get on the front page occasionally. Well, you can ooh as much as you like, you want to. But all I'm saying is that it is a contact sport. We are very competitive, but at the end of the game in football, as we saw from James Hird last week, that you should go over and shake your opponents by the hand. And tonight's a good night to do that. We should all remember that we are in the same fraternity, we are working in the same industry, and we all have one thing in common, that is a love of football. So I accept this on behalf of Channel 9 and the Footy Show, and good luck to everybody else, to everyone on Talking Footy who have continued under duress this year because they haven't had the rights to do a fantastic show, to On the Couch with Mike and Gerard and Wolsey, a fantastic show on Foxtel every week. There's so many of them. Clinton Gribus, I think, has done a fantastic job this year because it's very hard to churn out those shows night after night. To Hutchie and the boys on Channel 7, to everybody in the industry, congratulations on a stellar year. And everybody, football is still great in this town and right around the country. Let's enjoy the last 2 weeks of footy. Thank you.